Hello, everyone. Hello, beautiful people. Hello, chosen ones. Hello, true believers. Thank you for tuning in. It's been a long time, but I am back and I want to share something with you all. Just want to give you the heads up that this might be on the lengthier side because I want to go a little bit deeper into something. If it's not obvious by now, these videos that I'm making is for the chosen ones. It's about the chosen ones. It's about self-development. It's about personal growth. It's about spiritual journeys and things of the sort. But I will be remiss if I do not talk about things like narcissism or narcissistic abuse or the narcissist, because truth be told, the narcissist is the arch nemesis of each and every chosen one. A true chosen one knows that there's a narcissist assigned to them or multiple narcissists assigned to them throughout their life course with the sole intentions of distracting, deterring, destroying the chosen one from getting on the path of righteousness, that path that's going to lead you to a bright, beautiful, prosperous future that God has planned for you, the abundant life. You see, the narcissist knows that the chosen one is destined for greatness, and the narcissist hates this. I want to share what I call, some wisdom, a gem that could help you recognize a narcissist if you don't know how to do so already, because they all operate from the same playbook. So recognizing them won't be too hard. They're clever, they're cunning. I'm not underestimating them at all because I have been duped, I have been bamboozled, I have been taken advantage of. I had experienced multiple narcissists. So I'm also speaking from experience. But I want to talk about three things tonight. This is not in any particular order, nor is it just these three things that make a person a narcissist. What I'm saying is you will find these three things or these three occurrences when you're dealing with a narcissist. And by dealing, this is not just in a romantic sense. This could be within the family, this could be within the friend group, this could be within the workplace. They're all over the place. The narcissism is rampant right now. The devil is truly on a rampage out here seeking whoever he can devour. Remember that. So all the more reason why we need to stay steadfast in faith. We need to stay prayed up. We need to put on the whole armor of God so we could withstand the wicked wiles of the enemy, because we will be attacked. We will be subject to spiritual warfare. So the more we know about the devices, the more knowledge we obtain, the more powerful we are when we are navigating their world. Because remember, we are in this world, not of it. Number one is betrayal. You can expect a narcissist to betray you. They're really good at this. This is what they are programmed to do. They don't know how to do anything better, and they have to accomplish this mission. When I think about betrayal, I can't help but to think about Judas Iscariot, who betrayed the Christ. Now, Judas, like most narcissists, didn't have any foresight, didn't have any insight, didn't know that what he was actually doing was a good thing, right? What the enemy plans for evil, God somehow turns around for good. Do you know why Jesus didn't stop Judas from doing what he knew Judas would do? It's because that was the key to activate the plan of salvation. There was a blessing in that betrayal, a blessing in disguise. That is a plus for us. That's what makes us victorious. That's what reminds us that we are more than a conqueror and we could overcome these narcissists. That ultimate betrayal that Judas did with Christ, that's like our example that we too will get through the betrayals we experience with a narcissist, because it will happen and it will sometimes be brutal. It will hurt. It will be painful. But once you get out of it and you start your healing, you'll start seeing that it was a blessing in disguise. Moving on to number two, which is disappointment. Oh, well, this is probably their favorite thing to do. Like, they dream about different ways of how they could disappoint you. One of the two ways is future faking or moving the goalposts as soon as you get close to accomplishing a goal. Oh, they love that. They love sticking it to you. Right when you're at the precipice, at the cusp of a breakthrough, you're about to get some kind of recognition, some kind of award, some kind of acknowledgement, an accomplishment. That's the opportune time for them to pull the rug from right underneath your feet, to, pop your balloon, rain on your parade, to take you down a peg or two. Like, that's what they look forward to. That moment when you are about to shine. That's when they want to disappoint you. I had this narcissist tell me one time, before I knew what a narcissist was, even though we know what the characteristics of the devil, what the characteristics are of the devil. But because the devil oftentimes appeared to us as an angel of light, we are all susceptible to being fooled. So forgive yourself if you have been taken advantage of by a narcissist, all right? And just recover, move forward, put up boundaries. But forgive yourself. I had this narcissist tell me that without expectations, there wouldn't be any disappointment. Therefore, you shouldn't have expectations if you don't want to be disappointed. And at first, it sounded very philosophical. At first, it sounded like some real profound wisdom until I actually was given divine wisdom and understanding and realized it's very reasonable to have expectations, to expect someone to treat you with fairness, with respect, to act with integrity. That's reasonable to have those expectations. And if somebody wants to tell you that you should not have expectations, should not have standards, chances are they are a narcissist, okay? I had to learn the hard way. That's why I feel it's imperative for me to come on here and share videos like these so you can recognize the red flags, you can see the patterns and signs and make that best decision for you, because narcissists will not, cannot operate in your best interest. You got to know that. All right, moving on to number 3 is grief. My God. I'm not talking about the common and general grief that we'll all go through in this lifetime, losing loved ones. Death is inevitable. And you will feel, sadness, a mix of emotions, even anger and all that. I'm not talking about that kind of grief. I'm talking about the grief when you realize who you're dealing with, and that who you thought they were doesn't exist. You're gonna go through some kind of grief. The grief when you realize that they came in to kill, steal, and destroy, and they accomplished that mission. You're gonna grieve all your losses, whether it's material losses or on the soul level, because they're coming after your confidence and your self-esteem. They're coming after your dreams. They're coming after your joy. They're coming after your happiness. They're coming after those things. You're going to grieve the fact that the person you were when you walked into the relationship is not the person you were walking out. You're going to have to grieve that. But once you get through the grief and get on the path of healing, you feel relief. And you get better, you get wiser, more knowledgeable, more empowered. You start focusing on yourself, self-love, self-care, and you heal and you thrive and you get right back on that path again in alignment with the divine will and get closer to your divine inheritance, all right? But if you stay in that cycle of grief, if you stay with the narcissist, you will be in a perpetual cycle of grief, disappointment, betrayal, grief, disappointment, betrayal, disappointment, grief, betrayal, grief, disappointment. It doesn't matter the order, but that's what's going to be happening. And you have to recognize this. The sooner, the better. All right? The sooner, the better. And I know that each of us have to go through our own experience to really, really learn. But I'm hoping that these videos can really be helpful and beneficial, that you don't stay in a sticky situation longer than you have to. I am telling you that there is a light at the end of the tunnel. I am telling you that there is a blessing in that betrayal. I am telling you that you can expect better treatment, not disappointment, to look forward to time and time again. I'm telling you that after you grieve, you are like a phoenix rising from the ashes. Once you realize that no weapon that's formed against you can prosper, it can't prosper once you're back on the track and on the path that you're supposed to be on, which is in the will of God. I hope this was a blessing to you. And if you made it to the end, God bless you. All right. Please catch me on the next one. But until then, especially right now, Christmas is tomorrow. I'm wishing you all a Merry Christmas and a lot of joy, love, and peace at this time. A lot of cheer. I hope you are feeling love and warmth and a lot of comfort. Take good care, all right? Remember, you are the light of the earth, salt of the earth, light of the world. Take care.